What's up, y'all? I've got myself a little bitty Texas horned lizard here, Phrynosoma cornutum. Now, I'm really lucky to have these guys all over the yard and all over the ranch out here. I get to see them all the time. As a kid, where I grew up in Central Texas, these were very rare, and they were on the way to being endangered in the state of Texas. And by the way, they're the state lizard of Texas. But the reason these were on their way to being endangered is because of the introduction of the red imported fire ant, which in much of the state has displaced native ant species such as red ants, aka western harvesters. And with those dying off, these guys lose their main source of food. Horny toads have to have, I believe it's something like 30% of their diet has to come from ants. And they won't feed on fire ants. The reason they need ants is because the oxalic acid, formic acid, I'm sorry, I almost said oxalic acid. Formic acid, that is, in the ants is essential for their metabolism. Now this guy is, and by the way, I can say guy because those bright colorations and that wide tail indicate that this is a little male. This guy is only about a third of the size they don't grow up to be. They get about the size of the palm of my hand, or a little bit bigger. And they're so cool. They've got these spikes all over them, and these are fairly sharp, especially to the mouth of a predator. And when they're really disturbed, they can shoot blood and a nasty tasting substance out of a duct in their eyes, and they could shoot it a long way. And I've only once seen this happen, and it was I want to say a couple of months ago, or a month ago or so. They have to feel really threatened to want to do that, and it's supposed to taste terrible to predators and be revolting to them. But these are still considered threatened in many parts of, in Texas. But if you were to only look at the populations that we have out here in Andrews County, it would very much be least concern, because these guys are just everywhere out here. And, so common that I have to be mindful when I'm coming out of the driveway or coming in that I don't run over them. But it's got itself a nice food source over here. Where are the red ants? Oh, well, this is their bed, but I guess they've gone in for the moment. So I'm just going to turn it back loose and let it go about its day. But these are still one of my absolute favorite creatures, and I never get tired of seeing them. Oh, look, he sees Teddy. All right, little guy. Bye-bye for now.